Hi, my name is Evan.
My name is Tyler.
I'm Nate.
My name is Dao.
My name is Vinayak.
Hello guys, it's me Dao. So, the development of AI technology has drastically increased within the past few years. However, opinions seem divided between educational organizations and students. As said by Jack Ma, from today's perspective, the changes brought by artificial intelligence in these next 20 years will go beyond everyone's imaginations, as AI will bring a greater era. Now, it would be naive to think that AI won't be used on a day-to-day basis in our work. It's a magnificent tool that enhances our knowledge, and also it could help us save so much time when it comes to research. Now, I would like you guys to show hands if you guys at some point in your educational journey have used AI to do your work. Oh, you right there. Yep, you right there, gentleman back of the room with the mustache. Yeah, I see you. Alright, so it's not uncommon to use AI for, take a quiz, an exam, and even so, create a paper for you. AI could most definitely do that. But considering all the possibilities that AI can be used for, without a doubt, the use of AI or not use of AI has become a question of ethics. But it is right to hinder adapting to a new technology changes.
Davis, and we did our presentation on the usage of ChatGPT and things such as that correlates with artificial intelligence and how it should be used in schools. So artificial intelligence is the development and deployment and maintenance of things such as computer intelligence and how it's used to replicate human intelligence. And they do this by focusing on the computer science, like creating algorithms and programming machine to learn things such as how to answer mathematical questions or write you a paper, etc., things like that. Then they create this data from the copied human intelligence, and then that's how things such as ChatGPT came around. And that's just how artificial intelligence got put into ChatGPT and things of that nature.
For my part of the project, I'm going to talk about why it is impossible to outright ban AI and why it would be better for schools to try to implement them into their curriculums or at colleges too. It's impossible to ban AI for tons of reasons, one of the main reasons being that as the years go on, there are tons of innovations being added to it. Another reason why is because there's a lot of potential benefits that go with it, such as solving problems like diseases, poverty, and climate change. And also, trying to ban AI just wouldn't work. A lot of people are still going to try to find a way to use it. I'm still going to try to find a way to use it. So I think it's completely pointless to try to ban it, because no matter what schools or professors try to do, people are going to still find a way to use it. In an article I found that talks about how the government would not ban these new powerful technologies and instead adopt them, it says, when new technologies become available that are powerful, accessible, and meet real challenges facing government agencies, there are strong incentives for agencies to adopt them. Simply banning these technologies outright doesn't work. Faced with increasing pressure to deliver improved outcomes with stagnant or decreasing resources, agencies need to look to every possible tool or solution to help them meet their goals. That just proves that instead of trying to ban AI, we should just use it instead of, because I think it'd help us a lot more rather than outright banning it. And also, using these technologies in their classrooms would help students out tremendously instead of, banning them. But yeah.
how AI technologies like large language models and small language models will soon become more accessible. Ever since the launch of the DeepSeek AI model, it has sparked a lot of concerns among major corporations, not only due to its competitive pricing, but also because of its ability to match the performance of other models like, let's say, ChatGPT or Gemini AI. Now, this really demonstrates that AI models can run efficiently on local devices, both online and offline, making their widespread adoption inevitable. Now, AI is already deeply integrated into the workforce, enabling employees to complete their tasks more quickly and efficiently. According to AI PRM from the 2024 article, 75% of surveyed workers used AI in the workplace in 2024, with nearly almost half, about 46%, adopting it within the last 6 months. In 2023, 75% of the companies plan to adapt to AI within the next 5 years. The marketing and the advertising sector saw over a third, which is about 37% of its workforce, of using AI within 2023. Despite this, more than two-thirds of business leaders, which is around 68%, struggle to attract talent capable of managing AI solutions. In 2024, 45% of workers expressed concerns about AI replacing their jobs, yet 90% of surveyed workers acknowledged that AI helped them save time on tasks. Additionally, 65% of workers using ChatGPT at work and programmers utilizing AI completed 126% more projects per week than those who didn't. Given AI's widespread use in the professional world, why do you think students shouldn't be encouraged to use it as well? More importantly, why isn't AI integrated into education to teach students on how to leverage it effectively? The gap between traditional schooling methods and the use of AI and modern work expectations often leaves students unprepared for the tools and technologies they will encounter after graduation. Simply placing ban on the use of AI towards, let's say, examinations or your tasks isn't really going to, help students to move forward in the future. By incorporating AI into education, schools can help students develop essential skills such as forward thinking or logical processing, such that it would really enhance their academic performance and future careers.
AI in the workforce helps the employees become more efficient. And in 2024, AIPRM is a website. They surveyed a group of people, and nearly 3/4 of them used AI in the workforce, starting with from at least 2023 moving forward. Now, over a third of these were marketing and advertisers that had adopted AI in their work, and more than 2/3 business leaders felt that they needed people that knew how to proficiently use AI in their workforce to manage the proper use of it. This is going to open up more jobs. And then they discovered that nearly 2/3 of the coding groups that they had surveyed used it, and within that group, their tasks had increased by 126% rate per week of completion. So if the workforce is using AI, why should we not? Why should we be shunned away from it and just have to figure it out on our own as soon as we get thrown into a job? In conclusion, AI isn't going anywhere, and schools have a few options on how to handle it. They could completely throw a no tolerance policy, allow free reign, or the best option to do would probably be to implement it into the school's curriculum per professor's one. So if they want to use AI, that class can use it, and they can help implement it and teach it through that class.